Hello guys, welcome back to MMA Action Hub. Alex angry on ESPN MMA. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe. Now let's begin. UFC light heavyweight champion Alex Periera has called out ESPN for what he believes was a manipulative move to generate views. ESPN recently shared an old video where Periera was seen calling Khamzat Chimaev and a hole, causing an uproar in the MMA community. Chimaev quickly reacted by mocking Periera, posting an image of him knocked down in a past fight and captioning it, "Wake up, Sama." However, once Periera clarified that the video was outdated, Chimaev deleted his posts. Fans are now debating whether ESPN deliberately stirred the drama or if it was an innocent mistake. Micheal Chandler has thrown down the gauntlet, challenging PADDY Pimplett for a potential fight at UFC 317. Chandler, known for his explosive fighting style, stated that facing him would be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the rising Pimplett. While Pimplett has yet to officially respond, the MMA community is already buzzing about whether the UFC will book this high-profile showdown. Dustin Poirier's recent statement about his potential retirement fight has drawn responses from Diaz and PADDY Pimplett. Diaz, never one to hold back, took a jab at Poirier by saying that fighting Pimplett would be a better choice than facing him. This exchange has fueled speculation about whether Poirier is truly considering stepping into the cage against Pimplett, or if another high-profile opponent will emerge for his final fight. Lightweight champion Islam Makhachev is continuously evolving his game. Recent training footage shows him practicing a spinning back elbow, a technique rarely seen in his fights. As he prepares for his next title defense, fans are eager to see if Makhachev will integrate this new strike into his already dominant skill set. With each fight, he continues to solidify his position as one of the most well-rounded fighters in the UFC.
Sure.
Following UFC 312, Strickland has found himself under scrutiny. His coach revealed that both he and Alex Periera were unhappy with Strickland's performance, with Periera visibly showing frustration during the fight.
He's cool, man. Like he's intimidating as all hell. So, but he was cool. Like, leaned over a few times and he's looking at me like, what the hell's going on with Sean? I'm looking at him like, man, we need to get this out of him, So no, he was cool and a lot of great insight. Love having him there. A lot of people thought that like he flew all the way out there to corner Sean. That was not the case. He was already there. That's why we wanted him in the corner. He was already a resource for us and being in Australia. I think he was doing some seminars or something like that while he was out there. So, but him and Polino, man, great guys. Love having them. So it was an honor to have him in the corner.
Strickland has since addressed the criticism, insisting that he remains focused on improving and proving himself in future bouts. Whether his performance was a one-time struggle or a sign of deeper issues remains to be seen.
All right, guys, keep tagging me about this whole Eric thing, and goddamn it, because I like Eric. He's a friend of mine, and he's going to continue to be a friend of mine. Will he probably be in my corner? Probably not. We have so many great guys at Extreme, Nate, Ray Cepho. We have so many savages that I would love to corner me. But, man, that entire fight camp was just a struggle. Like, it was a fucking struggle. And, guys, we all have excuses as to why we didn't win or why we won and we shouldn't have won. We all fucking have excuses, and they don't fucking matter. The only reason why I'm making this video is because Eric had to go do a fucking podcast and become an influencer. So now I gotta, kind of explain myself. Opportunity. And not just with fighting. Opportunity never comes when it's supposed to. It doesn't matter what the circumstances, what the situation is. You will never wake up and say, no, today is the perfect day for opportunity. It will come at the worst fucking time. It will come at the worst time. And how many times it comes and you raise your hand and you say, you know what, I'm fucking ready. A lot of times you fail. A lot of the times you fail. But a lot of times you don't fail. And it's like, you must say yes. This is not an excuse, but that entire camp was just a struggle of I'm good. Knowing you're not good. I was in Colombia 8 weeks out, 7 weeks out, and getting stem cells on a broken bone. Again, bone healed fine, not an excuse. It just kind of weighs in the back of your head. I was training with that Ritter guy, that submission guy, and he hit me with a whizzer. It was already broken. And dude, I thought my arm fucking snapped. He's like, I gotta go to Colombia, this is fucked. But all camp, this is just in the back of your head, and like, you just keep telling yourself, I'm fucking good. And I think this is just what all men do. Like, all men do this. Like, you look in the mirror and, like, even though you know you're not good, you're like, I'm fucking good, dude. You're a fucking man. You sack up. But all camp, dude, whether it be, you know, the staph infection, the broken arm, the having to get a visa that didn't get approved until a week, not being able to get cornermen out there. This entire camp was like a struggle of, I'm not good, but me looking in the mirror and saying, sack up. And, you know, man, nothing away from Drake. He came here, fought his ass off, fucking broke my nose. Like, dude, fucking, hell yeah, man. Like, hats off. You fought like a fucking man. But, you know, you guys, I don't fight to put belts on the wall. I don't fucking fight because, you know, Eric wants to go do a fucking fancy podcast. That's not why I fight. Before fighting, you guys, I mean, I had, like, the lowest self-esteem, fucking, couldn't even look at myself in the fucking mirror. Like, I didn't even know what, like, dignity was, you know, when I first started fighting. And kind of through fighting, man, like, I've learned, like, so much. I've met so many fucking amazing people through the UFC and fighting and fight fans. Like, you guys have changed my fucking life. Changed my fucking life. Like, you've made me grow so much as a person in the ring and out of the ring, and that's why I fight. I fucking love it. I got a lot of fights left on my contract. I love fighting. I'm going back to the gym. I'm working my ass off, and I'm starting from fucking square one. And that's just kind of how life is, dude. Like, you'll always get a step back where you're like, all right, well, I got to start over again. And you have a choice. You either sack up and you do it, or you fucking quit. And I'm going to sack up and do it. And you know what? Fuck you guys. I broke my nose, like, fucking 3 times in that round. And every single time, I didn't quit. I didn't go sit on the stool and say, hey, my nose is broken, I can't fight. I adjusted every fucking time. And I thought, you know, man, maybe I'll get lucky, maybe I won't. But at the end of the day, dude, we all have a fucking story, and no one gives a fuck. I'm grateful for my life. I love my job. I love my fans. I support you guys just as much as you support me. Back in the gym, sack up, and on to the next.